I know we don't have it totally practiced yet, but why don't we try that? Can we try it from Selena dancing, and then we're going to stop the music after Selena dancing, and we'll have the boys come out. I am the show director, and what that encompasses is all things show. So basically, everything you see on stage, I am coordinating all of that. Whether it comes to lights and some video effects. I'd like you to throw something blue on the LED screens in the back. Keep going. Let's run this 5 times. I'm gonna go grab the fabric to look at on stage. We put Carmen in the show this year, kind of more that passionate, expressive style of playing, which I actually love to do. And I get to do it with Tim, who's a fantastic classical guitar player. He majored in classical guitar in college.
Amy found this really fun arrangement of the fantasy from the Carmen opera.
He's so good. I feel like playing the violin for me is the way I express myself. I've always been a very expressive person, a very emotional person. I can do that through my violin, and I don't have to say a word. It's a really, really fun one to do, and we finish, and like, you can hear almost every night, like a bravo! And you know, so yeah, people really get into it. It's fun. Even though I asked my husband to fill my tires with air, it's okay. He's super busy. He's an attorney. He really is genuinely very busy. You know, I can fill my own tires with air. I might not quite know what I'm doing, but I can do it.
Oh my gosh.
I almost ran out of gas. In fact, it was down to 0, and my car, once it gets down to 0, like empty, it's maybe has 4 miles, maybe. And so, I mean, all these warning lights were going off. Fuel level empty, my tire pressure, warning, warning. And then my oil, something like my oil needed to be changed.
Where's my oil? Is that it? Yeah.
Tim and I work a lot together. In fact, in my little, when I keep track of my hours, I have a section, for the show for rehearsals, meetings, and then I have one for work with Tim. So, because we work all the time. We were taking a song and trying to figure out, we were re-choreographing it, kind of trying to spruce it up to the kids are getting so much better that I really wanted to make it more professional and kind of progress with how they've been progressing. So Tim and I had to edit the song. We had to, we added some new parts, we cut things down. So we were watching the video of what was going on in the rehearsal and trying to edit the music for this one segment that we do. We do the whole show live, except for this one little segment that we do to a recorded orchestra. It's to some Tchaikovsky, and it's really great. But then, of course, there's the musical content and the dancing and everything. Now, I don't come up with everything. I come up with a lot of it, but I don't come up with everything, and that's where I rely on, for example, I might say, hey, John, I need you to fill this section of the show with some sort of comedy.
Hey honey, have you gained some weight in your rear end? That dress you wear reminds me of my old girlfriend. When you get those shoes, I think they're pretty lame. Could you please stop talking, cause I'm trying to watch the game. If you're a man who wants to live a long and happy life, these are the things you don't say to your wife.
Okay, guys, Dad's gonna drop us off at the theater. We were all in the car the other day, and I mean, there was so much on my mind. And there's a ton of stuff we have to do before the show starts. Okay, so I've got this list here, so just make sure you check with me. All of you get in your costumes, ready to work.
While she was doing that, my older brother Julian was playing Pokémon GO on his phone. It's a cool game that you can play with your friends and family that just gets you around and outside.
And then Julian, I remember how I asked you to put away your guitar. You need to put away your guitar. I was kind of stressed, and but I was thinking I've got this together, and I was telling the kids all the things that we needed to do right when we got to the theater. Your ukulele, I saw it yesterday on the floor. On the floor.
My mom is like explaining different show things, and I'm not paying attention. I'm like playing on the game, and then I see that there's a Pikachu over at a stop that's like we couldn't reach it from the car.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
Oh wait, stop!
What?
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 Hey,
Dude, what?
there's a Pikachu at the gazebo.
And then my mom was like,
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You just stopped the car like it was an emergency?
Really?
Okay, everybody, no, this is, no, really. Everybody close your eyes.
My mom got mad and she made us close our eyes.
She decided to discipline us by saying, okay, everybody close your eyes for 10 seconds and count to 10.
I'm counting to 10. This is your discipline. Now, shh. Close, everybody.
Okay.
Damien, Julian, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Boy, it's your mom, and she said she doesn't eat it.
I ran out of the car and and caught the Pokemon.
She wanted us to not get the Pokemon.
I got a shiny!
So mom's just a big cheater.
But I got a shiny.
she always does this. My mom is such a cheater at Pokemon. I'm really mad.
We gotta get to the theater. Serious business. Slow it down and just you reach out to Layla and like, bye. I would say I'm probably working 16-hour days right now, but that's not normal, but that's normal at this time of year. So, and I'm up in the morning just constantly, for example, I'll be running errands, going up to Springfield, getting stuff for material for costumes, and then I'll be on the phone coordinating with a set designer to help fix the stage set. I'll be on the phone coordinating to get lights fixed, maintenance done, videos edited, things like that. Then I'm coordinating getting the kids out of school to have a rehearsal and coordinating to get the choreographer here to help with that and making sure, and then the schedules are nuts. And then just dealing with personal things like, individual piano lessons, individual violin lessons, then individual things from each family, scouts, school, kids might be behind in schoolwork, and, just trying to kind of mesh it all together. And then costuming everybody is quite a full-time job. And normally shows have a full-time wardrobe department. I am that as well. And in fact, my dad came up to me one day and he just was like, he said, Amy, do you like putting all those costumes together? He said, it would blow my mind having to try to do that. And I said, yeah, actually, I said, it can be a little stressful, but I like to do it. And he just went, oh man, I would never enjoy doing that, but I like it. And for some reason, the Lord blessed me with this brain that can keep things organized. So I can remember things. So not for some reason, when I think it's technical, I can't remember it, but stuff in the creative realm, I can remember it. I can remember, okay, this person's wearing this, okay, black pants and a blue shirt, and this person's wearing this, and this person's wearing this, and I can remember it. I do not have to write it down. So I can remember all 30 so cast members, what everybody's wearing on each song and how it transitions in and how we're gonna be, and what song do we need to put there so that everybody on stage can get into the next costume, and we don't have a band. So we are it, we're everything. We're the comedy, we're the band, we're the musicians, we're, all the kids, everybody, and it just has to flow seamlessly. And then figuring out the order of the show. People will come to me and they'll say, that was genius how you put that show together. And I'll be like, phew. Because honestly, what kind of goes through my mind is on the flow of the show. I want to take everybody on this awesome roller coaster rides of emotion. But first it's, okay, how can I get Tim from the electric guitar over to the acoustic guitar in 2 seconds, switching instruments? And so a lot of it, honestly, is logistics, how to get from this number to that number and to get this person into that costume. And that's what's amazing is it just all comes together and then it feels right. People ask me all the time if I teach violin. I could, but I found that it works really well for me to just practice with the boys and have a teacher. And my boys have a great teacher. Her name's Carmen, and she's awesome. And she's really helping the kids progress actually rather quickly. So I just practice with them and help reinforce what she's teaching them.
You've got to turn it around and put your feet on the ground. Now take a hold of your soul.
I'm just really glad personally that Footloose won the video contest. I was like, I hope this one wins because we put so much work into that. And on our director for that, Michael, he was amazing. No, I'm not kidding. I mean, what's awesome about Michael is I'll give him an idea, and not only does he film for me, he helps me come up with the story. So sometimes I'm so busy, crazy, like if you just follow me around, you'll see how crazy busy my day is, that even trying to think about, I might have like an idea, but I haven't like thoroughly thought through the storyboard or whatever, and he did it. I mean, he created that whole thing, that whole story, and we went and we rented some costumes, which now we actually own steampunk costumes, but at the time we rented a few. And I was wearing these really cool looking boots that they killed my feet. I had to put my feet in ice. Like, I think it was around 4 in the afternoon and we had started early in the morning. I mean, I was just dying, but we had so much fun.
Okay, I think I got it.
No, I got it.
Look at that. We were trying to go for kind of a steampunk, but at the same time old Western look, because the place we filmed it was supposed to be a Western town. And so we you'll see interesting little things where it looks Western, but then somebody will be wearing a modern watch. So we weren't going for authentic anything. Just fun little odd things. If you look closely, the door of the jail and it says Justice of the Peace spelled wrong. And that was deliberate, by the way, just so you know, that was deliberate. We did that on purpose. It was funny. We can spell.
One of the little boys was asking me which video is doing well, and I said, oh, I think Footloose is doing well with the whole battle of the Dutton music videos. And he said, you mean the kissing video? And I said, the kissing video? And then I was like, and he's like, everybody's kissing
in it. And I got to like watching it again and I realized there is a lot of, there's some little smooches here and there. I'm like, yeah, there is some kissing in there. So that's fun, like, because each married couple kind of gets to flirt with each other and do a little bit of acting, but it was fun. It was really fun. We went to a costume shop in Mesa and had so much fun. I mean, they had tons of costumes, which was awesome because we were able to come up with quite a few different looks, but we were having so much fun goofing around. I mean, John, he was wearing a gun belt, and Tim hated having to wear, he jokes around that he loves that he had to wear leather chaps and a leather jacket in the middle of the summer. That was so hot. He was such a good sport. And then John, he had a tooth knocked out as a kid. So he had like this retainer with a tooth on it. He would just stick it in. So it looked normal. And then it looked perfectly normal, but he would lose that thing. Like he would eat and he would leave it somewhere. But anyway, this little gag that he would do is he could take off the retainer and then he'd go like that and he'd just not have his tooth. So yeah, we did it like Rudy punched him.
I'm punching my car.
Oh, Judith. Oh my gosh. Okay, every time in the show when she goes, I'm cutting it loose, the audience just dies. I mean, they're just, crazy. It's awesome. And and then, Michael had her shoot that up in the saloon.
I'm cutting it loose.
She just nails it every single time. She's just so consistent.
Car. 8 hours for what? Oh, tell me what I got. I got this feeling that time just holding me down. Hey, can't you? I'll hit the ceiling or else I'll tear this town. Tonight I gotta cut loose. Footloose, kick off your Sunday shoes. Please, Louise, pull me out from my knees. Jack, get back, come on before we crack. Lose your blues, everybody cut footloose. You're playing so cool, obeying every rule. You're burning, yearning for somebody to tell
I now pronounce you
that
man and
life ain't
wife.
passing you by. I'm trying to tell you, it will if you don't even try. If you don't cut loose, foot loose, kick off your Sunday shoes. Please, Louise, pull me out from my knees. Jack, get
thing that comes along with what I do is I get to do something that I love. I bring joy to people, and it brings joy to me. And I genuinely, people will say, you love what you do, don't you? And I genuinely do. And so all of this craziness, I've decided, embrace it. Don't get stressed. Even if I feel a little bit of stress, I'm like, I'm okay. Just roll with it. And because I get to do something that's genuinely awesome. So why not love it?